Civis Pacem.
Hi everyone out there, eager to learn the latest developments in Tribun. And today we have a game we called La Danse Macabre. I guess it's a song somewhere from the 18th century, maybe, from a guy called Camille Saint-Saëns. Well, if you didn't hear it so far, then yeah, try it out on YouTube. And well, we had some variations in this game, and yeah, we now see the variation A.
Okay. Very creative labeling. So
Yeah.
we had again this. I'm just a little bit playing with the idea of building a ballista early on. And we had a little bit of Sagai action. You did something over here with the intention of maybe pinning me.
Yeah, no, there were some other ideas, but I couldn't apply them properly, so maybe in the next game. I won't tell you because otherwise you would know what my intentions are.
Okay. So
Yeah, this was, I don't know. I gave away the status and
yeah, maybe a small oversight, but not the end of the game.
no.
I was going for that. You were not allowing me to kill him. I tried again. You you disallowed me again. I tried again.
And this guy on F5 again, he's completely under pressure.
Yes, it's
Ooh.
quite ridiculous how strong the attack and defense is on this.
And one more attacker. And then I gave up because I had no ordnance left. Yeah, so I lost him. Bye bye.
I'm not quite sure why I did it like this and not like this, but
And I felt quite comfortable because that way you are pinning yourself. You cannot go through here, and if you go away, then I'm ready to strike.
yes. And you tried to get me here in a uncomfortable position. Why is this not turned? And I blocked. I wasn't quite sure if you should take this or not.
I don't, from the point of view of material, I would lose.
Yeah,
Getting one, losing two, getting two, losing two, so.
I wasn't quite sure, wasn't quite happy with this defense.
And I'm already back in material, as you can see, 35 pieces to 34.
Yes, I tried to attack you.
Yeah.
You know, it can't really happen anything that bad, and you combined.
Yeah, I thought maybe I like the Sagittarius for escape plans. It's my favorite choice, and well, so I don't lose any more moves because I thought maybe I will nevertheless, yeah, I will have to combine up either way, so I do it now.
By the way, I opened some diagonals potentially for the future here. And I have this nice clamp on the dark hexagons, which is very nicely protecting me against anything.
But it leaves your gray hexagons behind.
That's true. So building a gray Aquis would probably be nice, and you did that. So, and I counteracted this guy. Yeah, and you took here, I remember, and I did this in order to defend that.
Maybe I could have changed sides. I could have moved the equus over here to come from this side, maybe.
Would have been interesting, definitely.
Maybe in a future
So
game.
yeah, we'll see about that.
Yeah.
And you attacked me over here. Oh no, that was later in the game. You went here and attacked my equus. I moved it. So
Yeah, and
and
you were cutting away the first escape fields. This one is now
yes,
gone. So yeah. And here as well.
the problem in my position is this infiltration by the ballista. It's very annoying to defend. So I had to do something like this.
Yeah, you were protected so far.
Yeah, but if an Sagittarius is here, this loses the guard.
Yeah.
This loses a guard. I just did not feel as comfortable.
Mhm.
And so I did this, and I could now even relinquish defense of this
Mhm.
with the Sagittarius because my ballista was doing the job.
Mhm. Yeah, and again. Oh God. Yeah, the day was long. We were having some sports today, and I'm not in such deep exercises. So I went for the gray hexagons again.
And
Yeah.
I made an in-between move. I'm attacking your Tribune. That's very important, very uncomfortable. So you have to do something about this first. And I really like this.
Yeah, there were
We're-
not many choices left. I- This field was gone, as we mentioned before, and if I had chosen to maybe combine here to an Equus or a Ballista, then here this symmetry would bring another Ballista into the fight, and I would be on the run.
By the way, just this field is useful. And it's quite interesting because this ballista is cutting off everything else.
Yeah, yeah, and my own people.
They're blocking your path.
Yeah,
A little bit uncomfortable. Yeah,
yeah. Now pressure.
unfortunate. Jesus Christ. So I blocked the path of the ballista. I attacked it. And you took here. And I saw that I messed up. And so I kept this. Oh, I kept this. I did not take because
Hmm.
I was very frightened about a situation where an Equus with
It,
an Equus behind
yeah,
is attacking my Tribune.
yeah,
And this was attacked, so I had to defend.
yeah. And I moved out of the way and protecting this Equus. Otherwise, it would have fallen. And now this status is still under fire. And you defend it.
That's right.
But
And
for the time being, your ballista is gone, and so the threat is a uh, little less. Yeah, okay.
no, it's not.
For an idling.
Yeah, but I completely overlooked this.
Hmm.
And in hindsight, I should have not done this. Especially as there's no threat. Like I can't take there because of this. So, but yeah, sometimes this happens. I moved away, made a
Yeah.
little bit of a threat to go here, but there's no problem yet.
And I
And you're
tried to go for a little attack here.
yes. So that's cleanly hanging, but I did
Yeah.
not see. And you did something like this, and I moved back because you don't want to land on the same colored hexagons as your opponent's rider is. Like he will attack you, and
now I'm
then
not sure what I did.
you went forward with this guy.
Ah, yeah, right. So yeah,
I had to go up now.
yeah, you had the choice to go on the dark hexes, the situation you wanted to avoid, as you described, or to go to this hexagon here, and then I could have maybe decombined to a Sagittarius, attacking here and forking you here. So I would at first gain material, and this thread would been cut off.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
you're not convinced.
yes, I was a little bit in trouble here because I didn't take something that was completely free. And we had a little bit of a shuffling situation here.
So here you could have taken with a Balista, but losing two, so it would have been a fair trade. And now you were slipping from my grasp. I have simply not enough firepower to hold you in place.
So it was here where this move was forced, and I'll show you why. These fields are blocked off, and you can decide now if you want to go here or here. This hexagon is much worse than this one because you will get clamped in here. So you will be attacked somehow. This one is access. You can remove it, or oh no, this doesn't work yet.
Yeah,
But
because of the Ballista. Yeah?
yes, and
So okay, you chose to go this way.
oh,
Let's not
I
deep.
see now.
Let's not
Look,
deep dive, please.
yes, but
This?
look, these will clamp you
Ah,
in.
yeah, okay.
This one will backstab you. So that's
I have the
why.
3 guys from the gas station again.
Yes, and so that's what I wanted to show the audience.
Yeah, okay, you're completely right.
And I went forward, and you know, we played catch here. So you attacked me, I ran. You attacked me, I ran. I don't think it's important to go over this in detail.
No.
So you attacked me.
Yeah,
I did something.
and I blundered. I guess if you force a Tribune to jump crisscross with so much material around, there definitely had been a better way to hunt you down.
Yes.
And
Probably.
that's a desperation. When I'm not knowing what to do, then I'm taking material and trying to become superior.
By the way, I had a interesting idea here. So this move was interesting. We'll show you why in a second. And this was
Very
this
important.
blunder.
No. This was very important.
Okay.
This is a variation where you, well.
Yes. So the important thing is to defend this, but there's a second threat. Just let's say a black gets another move. Well, if I could do this, then there's a threat of going here with my Balista and look at the escape fields.
Yeah, completely cut off.
These are cut off, these are cut off, and there's an attack.
Yeah.
And that would probably lead to a next situation.
Most likely, yeah.
And you attacked me. Or no, you didn't. And I did
stepped out of the way.
Yeah,
I was
tried.
preparing an attack.
Yes. And
Here
I
is
did
the attack.
something. Yes, it was here. You took,
Blocked. Yeah, I
and I
took,
did,
and yeah.
and I messed up here because I just sacrificed this whole unit. This does not work for
Well,
the
okay.
simple reasons that you can do this.
With the
But
assistance of this Sagittarius, sorry.
but this is a confusing move. And so this was not the move that happened in the game. This was what happened.
Hmm.
And then we had a very goofy next. Because all of these fields were shielded off. You
This
can't
one is blocked.
And so this game ended as a win for the person with 10 less unit or pieces than the other guy.
Yeah, Danse Macabre.
Yes.
Hey, you owe the victory. It was savagery, it was savvy, it was max.
High reward. So
Well, I would say let's go to the goodbye screen.
yes,
Here we
would
are.
probably be a good idea. So, if you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe, maybe share the video, leave a comment, and I would say have a good day, have a great time, and see you soon.
On Tribun.